Carlos, what's happening? Jaya? Jaya? I don't know how you say that. I apologize. Anthony, Packer Nation. Prod. Go Pack Go. Josh, Matthew, Hunter, Caleb, how's it going? American Farmer, hello. Let's see. We need to get that screen switched. Like so. How's everybody doing on Wednesday? Let's get some of this fixed here. Wombat, how's it going? We want that gone. So what we're doing here, we have this challenge that community member of the Discord, Police 428, made a suggestion for a challenge, and the challenge is in the Discord if you're interested in it. I don't really want to go over all the rules because there's a lot. There's a lot of them. Let me know how the stream quality is using a different setup than last time. So Twitch should be good. I believe we're good on Twitch. Over on Twitch, CJ Tamper, how's it going over there? All right, so yeah, so this challenge is Maize, Millionaire. I've modified the rules a little bit. I'm going to be shooting for $20 million in 10 years in just selling corn. You can see right now we're in January month, or day 1 of January. I have pre-recorded a lot for a mega cut, year 1 mega cut that I'm working on. Matthew, how's it going? JSTV, how's it going? Zuckernuts, is that Zuck? How's it going? It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to look at both chats. We do not have the bot enabled. From what I understand, Twitch doesn't allow that if you become an affiliate, so we're just gonna roll that way if we ever do become affiliated with Twitch again. Sarah, how's it going? Caleb, I think I said that already. So yeah, we're gonna do some winter snow harvesting. So pretty much, Reaperhead, how's it going? How'd you come up with the name Socks Way Up? We'll get into that in a little bit. Remind me in a few minutes. We have, let's see. So the basic rules are we're using only the Giants DLCs and a handful of mods. We have Courseplay, we have Cultivate Fields. We have drawing a blank now. I do have easy dev controls, but only for setting up the game. We're not using them at all in this challenge. And the other one is Lumberjack, and the only reason why Lumberjack is allowed, I guess easy dev controls would have done this as well, but also for super strength in case you flip a vehicle. So as we can see on our other vehicle over here, I do have a set of forks, and I have to use those. So if you've seen my videos, there's a lot of auto loaders, a lot of auto loading trailers. Let me know, again, let me know how the video quality is on YouTube. I'm using a completely different setup in OBS to do the multi-stream, and it looks like everything's good at 60 frames, but I can't really tell. Let me look at the YouTube dashboard and see what it says. Warning, your stream's current bitrate is pretty low, so the quality might hurt a little bit. So we'll tweak this, we'll figure it out. It is at 1440. Woo! Let's hope my internet can keep up. Streaming to both. It should be fine. So I got Twitch chat here on my phone, and I got the YouTube chat on the computer, the second screen. I guess let's get going. So let's look at the map. Little spoilers for the episode when it comes out. It'll probably be the end of the month, because I'm doing a full year in one episode, but we started with 88 and 89, and I've already blended them together. There's a little strip that we missed planting, but then I bought 54 and 49, and those are ready to harvest. So we're going to harvest those. We have nowhere to put them. We have no means to buy a silo, so we're just gonna have to sell it. And looking at prices right now, I think corn should be pretty decent in January. It is. So that is in our favor, but let's get time going. And this harvester is one that we get to start with in this challenge, and I'm hoping it's short-lived because we're already stuck on a tree. So yeah, these are the things that will allow us to use super strength, but that's about it. Yeah, let's get going. This is going to be interesting because this is a small corn header. What is that, 5 rows it's doing? 5-row header here. And I don't know what the capacity is. I've never used this harvester, to be honest. You'll need to you all need to look like a vid. You all need to like the, oh, he's saying, Jeremy's saying to like it. John, how's it going? But yeah, let's see here. We're 10% full already doing this first row. We'll probably do a headland here. Get this going. And this is a nice way for me to progress on this series, as well as spend some time with you guys live. Pretty excited about it. Oh, we missed a little bit there. Let's back it up. Back it up. So we'll see. We'll get the trailer full if we get it full, and we'll go sell it, and we'll do that, and we'll figure that out. Music sounds pretty good. I was gonna record this as well, but I don't really know if I want to push the limits on my computer that much, because we're using 20% CPU just in OBS. It's saying doing the multicast or the multi-stream. I'm liking with all your accounts. Send the signals out to the people. I don't know if anybody else has this problem with shutting off the menu, the little course play on the top right. Mine used to stay off all the time, and now every time I load in, it's showing up again. And it's not that big of a deal, except for when oh, it does disappear on screenshots. Okay, it used to not. It used to stay there when I would shut off the HUD, but that's good. Maybe they made an update to that. But yeah, we got half the headland done here, and at 32%. What does the data say on this here? Oh, the extra field information or additional field info is another mod that we're using. So this is saying potential yield is 14, or oh, it changes a little bit, 14.54 tons a hectare, and we got 2 hectares here just about. So we're gonna get about 29 tons. Potential harvest quantity is 26,000 liters. Okay. I'm sure someone could do the math on that. It's going to be around $52,000, which, if that's the case, that already paid for the field itself, which is super exciting. I love your views when you're doing family RP. Oh, blast of the past. We're creeping up quickly on a year of that. That'll be, I think, May is when that started. So we're creeping up to that. Creeping up for sure. So the stream, like, YouTube is saying that the bit rate's low, so I might swap it. Right now the main stream is Twitch, and then I'm restreaming to YouTube through this plugin in OBS. It seems to be working pretty good, but I might swap that so that YouTube gets a higher bit rate and then lower Twitch's bit rate next time. But we're figuring it out. Any mods that you're looking forward to or wish would come to the game? Ooh, I don't really do much investigation into upcoming mods. I just haven't found much time for that, really. So, but I could answer the other side of that. How's music, by the way? Let me know. I think, what's a mod that I think would be nice? Oh, I'll think about that. While I think about that, I'll tell a little bit of the Socks Way Up story. When I was in high school, I played basketball, and I wore my socks. I liked long socks. I had a favorite player on the Phoenix Suns named Elliot Perry back in the day. He wore long socks. That's the, I would say, super... That's like the beginning of it. That's why I was okay with the name. There was a old coworker of ours. I want to make sure the stream's still working on Twitch real quick. It is perfect. All right, see activity. An old coworker of ours that The Dirty Dangerous, how's it going? Thank you for letting me know that. Just working on this multi-stream, and I've been struggling with it, so we've had some blank streams here, but we're on YouTube and Twitch tonight. But yeah, so I had an old coworker who wore his socks high, and for a lack of better terms, we used to make fun of him a little bit, and that's kind of where it kind of came. That's where it actually came from. We called him Socks. Not a very super nice reason to have the name Socks Way Up, but that's where the idea came from, and I hated it at first. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, it's pretty unique. And then I changed it on Twitch before I started streaming. It was part of the process of like, all right, I'm going to start streaming. I need to come up with a name. I need to do all the things. And then after that, I'm not harvesting very efficiently. I started commenting in some channels that I was watching, and they were asking, you know, who is this? This is a new person. Welcome to the channel. I'm like, no, my name used to be blah, blah, blah. And they're like, I really like your name. It's very unique. So it started to grow on me. I like the initials SWU a lot. I think it rolls off the tongue really good. So I think that's kind of worked for the Farm Sim channel. What do we got here? Oh, Caleb. 2 a.m. Always on these streams instead of sleeping and getting ready for school tomorrow. So we have crop destruction on, so we got to stop here when we're full. I feel like the music's too loud. Looney, how's it going? Jeremy, how's it going? My day's been pretty good. Playing Farming Simulator. Hanging out with y'all, I can't complain. And making progress towards a new series that's going to be coming to the channel here pretty soon. All right, I don't know what the capacity of this trailer is, so we're starting out real like. We have a loan. We have $100,000 in loans right now, which was part of the challenge. So that's going to be one of the first things, is to get rid of those loans and really make wise decisions on whether or not to lease equipment or to purchase equipment. And I'm struggling with that so far in this challenge. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, January 31st is when I'm hoping to get year one released. And one of the things with this challenge, we are allowed to use one AI worker at a time. I've been really enjoying lately doing harvests just all on my own without any AI workers. So we'll definitely do these ones tonight, just totally doing all the work ourselves and not using any helpers. It looks good to me. Anybody have any word on the next Farming Simulator PC? I'm guessing I'm hoping it comes out in November. Let's see, mods that I'd like to see. I would like to see, well, I have one that I think I would like to see be part of the game, and I don't know how many people are familiar with Terrafarm. It's a mod that allows you to use some like construction equipment and excavators and things like that to actually terraform the ground. I think that being part of the base game would be amazing. No idea what kind of capabilities or how hard that would be to make to add to the game engine that this is on. And then obviously if they're going to be using the same game engine for the next one, I don't know anything about that. But I think that would be a great addition. You would be able to, you know, like for example, the land in Whiskey RP in Tahitian County that we bought that's real hilly. It'd be nice to just smooth some of it out so that we don't have to worry about getting different headers that have the flex in it if you can't afford it. And I don't know. It would add a lot of role-playing opportunities, as well as just add another layer. Whoops, hitting the mic there. I apologize. Trying to get it away from my face, but. Flight Medic, how's it going? This field's looking pretty promising for the first one that we've purchased outside of the big boys that I believe in February are going to be ready to harvest, and those ones are going to bring in a lot of money, and I'm super excited. We're on normal economy because of the style that I decided to play. Police 248. Am I getting that right? 248 or 428? 428. Set up 2 sets of rules: a hard mode and normal mode. I went with normal mode with the tweak of 20 million instead of 10 million. But like I said, join the Discord if you're interested in that. I need to get that command working now that I think about it. Police 428 is here. If you're interested in the challenge, great document that he put together that I'm using. Like I said, the only tweak is I'm doing 20 instead of 10 million because I think it's a little... I wanted to do the hard mode, but I could not. I want to see somebody do the hard mode and try to make 100 million in 10 years with just selling corn and with seasonal growth turned on. New Zealand? Is that what that is? New Zealand? Just got the notification? Oh, man. That's kind of lame. We're almost 20 minutes in. Not really farming, but the gold mining stuff would be, base game would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be a hard sell since that's not really agriculture. And I think the construction stuff is a hard sell as well that I was mentioning because it's not really agriculture. Like, logging does fall under that category from what I understand, so that's why logging's okay in the game. But I think that would be cool. Some dynamic ground. I know I've heard other content creators talk about that, is the ground actually changing over time, and I really would like to see, like, I drive in an area constantly and that causes it to become dirt instead of grass. I think would be really sweet. Yeah. Those are some things that I think would be cool additions. Some more realism. I know like Happy and Nate have really big opinions on the realism because of their real life farming experience. I unfortunately don't really have that to compare. Oh, I'm kind of going the short way, aren't I? Oh no, it's about a square, so that's okay. Squirrel. That's what you guys don't get in the videos, is a lot of the hopping. I don't want to call it ADD, but the hopping around to different topics I do. Hockey, how's it going? Amy, how's it going? What do we got here? See, I gotta pay attention to Twitch chat. I love to do gold mining on Yukon Valley. Yes, that's a good map for it. That'd be so much corn. It's gonna be a lot of corn. And my plan is the 10 years is gonna take me, I'm gonna dedicate like a month, or I'm gonna try to do a year a month. So once I get done with a year, I'll release the video. That'll be for that month. And then I'll try to do one for February so that I don't get completely burnt out. So we'll take breaks in between. So it's gonna be a long series and a long process, unless we get it done in like 6 years, then it's only 6 months instead of 10 months. But the potential's there for it to be, you know, pretty much a series that comes out once a month for the whole year. You know what? I can do that. I don't know if I'll actually pop that link in chat. Actually, that's a great idea. I don't know if it allows other people to put links. It might block it. Let's go to Discord. I pinned it, right? And the FS challenge, it's a pin. Yes. So I'll plop this in. Oh, I have to. Okay. Go here. There is the doc for it. Let me get to Twitch now. And hope I hit the mute button fast enough. It's muted. We'll go to creator dashboard here. See if I remember how to even use this. It's been a while. It's been a while since I had to do this on Twitch. You are live, manage stream. That's what I want. And then yeah, we'll drop this in here for everyone on Twitch. There we go. So you can see that that link. The Dirty Dangerous. Thank you for the follow. Zuckernuts, thank you for the follow. CJ, thank you for the follow. Nice, 3 new followers on Twitch. Gosh, I want this full screen. I need a 3rd screen. Go right there. Yeah, we'll get that back. All right. Oops, whoops, I just got my screens organized and then I tabbed the wrong way. All right, so we almost got another hopper full here, and we'll get that unloaded, and I think that might fill up that harvest, or the harvester, geez, words are hard. The grain cart there, but we'll see. We might get more than 2 full hoppers. But the yield's looking pretty good. Lots of green in here, and we bought this when it was ready to harvest. So it should, like, I'm excited to see that there's some really good yield going on it. 94%, and I think we take this to the train station, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, super excited about this. This goes so cool, and I encourage everyone to in the Discord, if you use Discord, to oh, I just ruined some. That sucks. To come up with other challenges, because I definitely want to mix it up. There is another one from Lenny, I think is what we're calling him now. He changes his name all the time in Discord. That I will be doing as well. That is going to be like a one-off episode, though. That one's not as long of a challenge. It's more like a how quickly can you get to 1 million, something like that, which is still a fun challenge. If you have any additions to the rules you think could be good, just let me know. Yeah, for sure. So far, I think they're pretty good. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's some fun stuff came out of recording the first few months of this episode already for the challenge that I think were actually pretty freaking awesome part of the rules, and it makes for the challenge. It makes you have to think about things a little bit. That's all I'll say. Okay, so this price is 1,000. Oh, so it's about 26,000 we'd make. I was thinking it was 2,000. Okay, so that is going to be the train station, I believe. Which I have all those icons off, don't I? I think that's where we go, or is this where we go? Train rent. Oh. I wanted to tag it. So it's up here. Okay, we can figure that out. First time using this map too, so I do love it. I do love it so far. These color changes in the seasons have been pretty impressive, especially the grass. Reminds me of Tahitian County, the way the grass color changes, but it's not as overpowering as Tahitian County. So I think Giants did pretty good with this map, to be completely honest with you. We are going the right way. Gotta stay hydrated. No, I don't play Roblox. I do not. I used to play Minecraft a lot. Challenge idea: how big of a playthrough can you do with capacity topped out at 100 or at 10,000 liters? I don't really completely understand that, John. Capacity of every single piece of equipment? So since it's the train station, we'll be able to drop off all of our corn or maize and then decide to sell it later. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, just small equipment. Oh, I see. Like you have to use this the whole time. Yeah, I don't think I'd last very long in a challenge like that. I think I would end up being like, nope. I'm already like doing calculations on when I can upgrade to better equipment and things like that to save me. Okay, so this feels wrong. Does anybody know this map very well? I don't feel like this is the place to. This is one of the things that I think that they should fix about trains, or get rid of the trains, one of the two. Yeah, it looks like a sawmill, but you can rent the train here. Why? You can rent the train here, but not deposit it. You can rent the train here, Grain Pool East. But is that... Oh, is it literally by my house? And it's silly because when you tag the place, it actually tags the train, like, leaving. Like, that's something I would say needs to get fixed. All right, well, let's head down the road and see if that's a better location. Oh, I guess you could have this. I guess what that train stop would make sense for is selling stuff from the sawmill and loading it directly on the train. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not mad. More down 91. More down 91. Yeah. Okay, yep. Yeah, so police, I don't think you joined early on. Let me hit cruise control and drop into this. I started with 89 and 80, 88 and 89 and 96. And then I realized those fields are bigger than I thought they were on the map. Or they're bigger in real life or in the game than I thought they were when I was looking at the map. So, feel good about it still. I think it's okay. I still think it's going to be challenging. I don't think I've made any decisions that make it easier. It just gives me a good jump start. Like, purchase decisions and deciding when to actually buy something versus leasing it and spending money wisely and upgrades and buying vehicles, I think are going to be a huge part of... Oh, this isn't the right place. This is the right place. The tag messed me up. Joel, how's it going? Cody, how's it going? So yeah, 8,000 liters per trailer here. And it looks like we have some snow coming in, so we might be skipping forward. And again, no spoilers for the series. I'm trying not to. I'm trying just to do this harvest to help progress it. We're liking the old school series. Thank you, Reaper Head. I'm having a blast making that. I recorded the one that's coming out on Friday yesterday, and it's a little different. I think it's good though. And we'll get to the point we're super close. The episode on Sunday, we're finally going to be harvesting in old school, and that should kick off. I think that would kick off making the episodes more. Just better, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Oh, turned too soon. Can we make it? Can we make it? All right, that's good for now, right there. And away we go. We lost a little bit of corn when we drove into it, but I don't think it'll be too damaging. So, okay, if we're getting 26,000, we bought this for 31. The second harvest will be profitable, so we'll have basically 9 years of profit from this field, which is good. And if we're careful with the equipment we keep buying, and if we're patient with using small... Ooh, that was weird. Small equipment like this, the challenge will be easier, but fighting that patience of not wanting a ginormous harvester. And I guess we can sell the equipment at the end, technically, at any time. I can sell equipment and make more money that way. I don't think that was in the rules, right, police? So one trailer, probably about a fourth of the way through this. That's pretty good. When are you going to bring back farm rescue? So let's talk about it. Yes, you can sell your equipment. So, the first series on this channel was the New Land series. You're gonna notice very soon that I'm releasing supercuts from videos that came out 9 months ago. So, I'm doing that in a way to get us prepared for the return of the New Land series. And whoa, that was weird. Snow's melting. This is gonna this is gonna really expose how much of a nerd I am. So in my brain, in my head, there's an entire universe and multiple like storylines and people and characters and even though I call myself Chris in all of them, I might necessarily consider it the same exact person. So New Lands is going to come back. New Lands never got finished. I was working on New Lands when I met Nate, when I started recording with him, and as I started seeing the success of a little bit of a change in format that I had in videos after working with Nate, I somewhat abandoned it because I went away from it for so long that I kind of lost track of what was going on in that series. So it kind of just died off, even though we were just starting to be profitable and really just starting to establish the farm the way I wanted to and start building out as large as I really want to on New Lands. And so in the time that last episode aired, which I can't remember at this point, it was probably May or April, I went on this journey of becoming in this storyline, I went on this journey of becoming a farm rescuer, and it's time to return back to my farm. And so we're going to take all the knowledge that we've learned from, I should have done another headland on this side, or end row. We're going to take all the knowledge that we've learned from helping other people rescue their farms and really just hammer that into our own property and like just increase the profitability and efficiency of the way we're running that farm. So it's going to be a combination of New Lands, Rags to Riches coming back with still the restrictions and rules from that series, but with the knowledge base of me as a farm rescuer coming back into my own property and expanding it. That's what's going to happen, and that's going to be probably like 3 or 4 months from now. Just because I have some other things that I want to finish first, but once that starts, though, it should be pretty good. And I do know that the guys are talking about some new stuff soon that I wasn't able to join last night, the recording session, but there might be a new multiplayer series in the works. Still got to figure out New Lands. I've been getting kicked from that. Did it again. I've been getting kicked from that server, and it's been hard for me to play with them, and I haven't had a chance to look at the logs to figure out if it's a specific... Gosh, the music's loud. At least on my side. Let me turn it down. If it's a specific mod that's kicking me out, I need to look at, I guess, the client side logs to figure that out. My favorite playlist... It's probably Whiskey RP. I feel like the 60s probably would have been my favorite if that actually was finished. I feel like a good series would be a small farm series. Example, you have a piece of land, 3 to 5 acres. You make kind of like Pickles. Pickle did that awesome 1 acre series, and I think it turned it into 5 acres after that. Oh, I'm in the wrong vehicle. There we go. Yeah, just a couple pieces of corn lost there. Dark Eagle, how's it going? This is my first stream after watching your YouTube for a while. Awesome. Is that the Socks Way Up channel or the Farming Sim SWU channel? Because I do, if you're talking about the Socks Way Up channel, this farming content is on its own channel. That's doing pretty good. We're doing good for ourselves. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, Reaper, that's a good idea though. I've been thinking about doing that since Farm Sin, awesome Dark Eagle. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing something like that, but I just feel like the timing's got to be right when someone that's kind of connected to the community that I'm connected to did a series like that. I don't want it to feel super copycat. It's kind of why I lean away from some of the mining stuff too, is there's so many people doing the gold mining stuff, and I don't know. I don't have the time usually to dedicate with them. all the time, so it's hard to commit to a full series because my schedule. So I have a full-time job and full-time family and all that. Yeah, Friday there'll be a new old school. I'm trying some format, a different format with the channel. It's going to delay a little bit of new content coming out, but once it gets into motion, there'll be a lot of new content coming out. It might not work, and I might go back, but I'm going to give it a good 8 to 12 weeks. Doug, how's it going? My Wednesday has been pretty good. Yeah, how about you? Multiplayer versus challenge would be awesome to see. Yeah, I've been trying to work on that. I've been really trying to get a competitive multiplayer going. We just haven't been able to nail down the time to do it. I don't want to spoil it, but Brendan Happy has a great idea for a competitive challenge, competitive multiplayer series, and we got to get it going eventually. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Stop it. Siri, cancel. I don't want you to just listen to me and randomly do something. You inspired me to play Farming Simulator. I just have a hard time sticking to the one map. I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. I mean, and to be honest, that's why there's multiple series on the channel at a time on mine, because it keeps it fresh, right? Oh, go forward. There we go. Yeah, Dark Eagle. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Doing good. It's cold here in Utah right now. I'm not a fan of it. Utah does get pretty cold. We're luckily tomorrow's low is only 0 here. It's been pretty brisk. Feels like 25, negative 25, and it's definitely not the best time of year where I live. I'll take the spring, summer, and fall here any day though. But the winter you have to have this type of winter to have those type of seasons. How many times have you restarted a farm because you start doing something and you're like, damn, I should have done it this way? I think, oh, it all melted. I didn't think that was gonna happen. There's more snow coming. I didn't think we were gonna get a clear day like this. I don't know if I've actually, well, so when I first started playing, I absolutely did that. I absolutely stopped and restarted, and yeah. But Dark Eagle's saying every time he logs in, he does that. He or she, sorry, I don't know. Dark Eagle. Yeah, when I first started playing, I did do that. Yeah. Just keep seeing that Daggerman chainsaw comment. I'm like, yep, I really want to do that. I personally think they run their series a little long. I would want to do one that's like probably 36 months is what I'm thinking. There's gotta be a better time limit on it. I think if I paid attention right, the Daggerwind and Chainsaws are wrapping that up, and it's like 56 or 57 episodes or something. I just feel like that runs a little too long. Like, I was super excited about it. Well, to put it in perspective, they started that series before I started Cattle Ranch, and I've done 3 years, and I'm on my 4th year of Cattle Ranch, and they were still going on the same competitive multiplayer map on No Man's Land, and that's just too long in my opinion. I haven't dug into their statistics and analytics to see if their views stuck around that whole time or if they started dropping off. They're ending at 60. Yeah, see, that's too much to me. That's what, 5 years? Speaking of cold, 19 degrees Fahrenheit for now, and it'll be 20 on Tuesday. Yeah, that is cold. I would take that right now, though. I would take 19 degrees right now. So our driveway's probably like 100 yards, covered in snow right now, and taking the trash out the first thing in the morning when it's super windy and super cold. That's about all the outside that I can handle or want to deal with this time of year. Snow blowing was really fun this weekend. Getting snow just shot in my face because of the way the wind was ripping around. You gotta do what you gotta do, though. All right. That harvester is loud. I didn't even realize it until I tabbed away from it. So I don't know. You know, I was saying that on Monday that I felt like the achievement was kind of boring, but now I kind of like just straight up harvesting. Yeah. We'll stay engaged with each other and chatting. In New Zealand, we don't get any snow. I feel like that's sad. Is it like year-round the same weather? Yeah, I do. CJ, yeah, I do have a lot of snow right now. We had... Well, actually, it's not a lot for this time of year. It's actually pretty low. It's been a pretty dry winter. I think we've gotten about 10 inches total so far, but we got a little bit over 6 last Friday and Saturday. John, I'm in the UP, so I'm not far off from you, and yeah, it was sad not having a white Christmas. I consider where I live to be part of northern Wisconsin, but it's not. It's Michigan. You guys thought, why did that happen? You guys thought I missed my turn, didn't you? So that's 16,000 liters. So that should be roughly $16,000 so far, which is definitely working its way towards 20 million. It's a huge chunk out of it, right? Here they got snow only a high mountain down south, and I live in the Northland. Ah, okay. Northern Indiana, and we haven't gotten much snow, but we've gotten Arctic. Yeah, it's really crazy. The whole Midwest and East seem to have just gotten hammered with the cold temperatures. This little field's taking a little longer than I thought it would. We have another one that we'll do tonight too. I have no business complaining about cold in Utah compared to where you were at. Ah, you do though, because it's perspective, right? From Arizona, I'm from Phoenix area, and the summer or the winter nights in the desert are cold. Like it's a different type of cold. Different type of cold, and even though it's only like 50 sometimes or 40, it is still cold. It's a cold blast from Siberia happened last year around December. Oh, interesting. Is anyone streaming stuttering bad? My chat is running, but not the stream. Really? Okay, so let me look at this. This should be working better than... Is it like constantly like that? Oh, yours works fine? Okay, so maybe it's just certain people. Last year the snow was bad. My dad had to hire a company to clean cut. Oh my goodness. We're supposed to get 9 inches up from Ohio a few days ago. Wind chills were negative. Yeah. Yep. It's I don't know. It's only mid-January, right? Like, it was one of those things where I'm like, gosh, it's kind of nice. Besides not having snow on Christmas, it was nice not having snow yet. But at the same time, it's like, it kind of would have been nice. And we still have a long ways to go. April 1st last year, we got hammered with like 8 inches. So it's still a long ways to go. I'm sure you've been asked already, but what map is Zilanka? Is that how you say it? Zilanka? Yeah, I think the Twitch one is what was having issues. Sorry, I could have. But from what I'm watching on, if you're not in an ad right now, apparently, what I'm watching on YouTube, everything looks great. And this plugin I'm using on OBS is pretty awesome. Being able to multi-stream like this without any third party involved, like Restream. Which would have been cool because I could see both chats in the same window, but it's not too bad staring at checking on my phone and then checking on the computer. I'll get it. I do have a third monitor. I just don't have the right cable to plug it into my PC right now. So I'll get that going so I can have better visibility of chat soon enough. Ah, Caleb, I think you're the only one I've heard of before that's from New Zealand. I think it's tough because of the time of night that we're in right now for any of our YouTube viewers and subs to see the stream because it's so late for everyone in Europe and farther east. And it's still kind of early, I guess, out west here in America. Yeah, this 5-row header and only 8,000 liter capacity. That's going to be one of the first upgrades as a new harvester, I think. But that's going to take a while to save up for on this challenge. Zilanka is the map. Just had to refresh, luckily. Oh, good. Sorry it's on your end, but I'm glad it's your end and not mine, because boy, oh boy, we've been having trouble getting Twitch to actually work, and I'm glad we finally got that figured out. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll probably fill up the trailer one more time on this field, and then head on over to the other one. The other thing that's going to be interesting is remembering to do maintenance on this challenge. So every dollar is going to be like super important when you're trying to get to $20 million in 10 years and only can sell corn. And I can't even do corn productions or anything like that. Oh, police, I did have a question. So we can only sell corn, but that doesn't mean that I can't, unless it's not base game. Hold on. Before I say something silly. Is a stone crusher... is a selling point? Oh. I was hoping base game a stone crusher was a thing to turn into lime, but that's a mod, isn't it? Okay, never mind. So yeah, the stones, we're just gonna have a fun stone pile by the end of this series. I'm not gonna get rid of them. I want to actually see how big we can get them. So the UP has 2 time zones. One is central. Part of the UP is central, but where I'm at is eastern. I am in far enough north, or the county, I guess the counties, I don't know exactly where the time zone splits. It seems to be north and south that change the time zones, because I know when I drive south towards Wisconsin, about half of the way to Wisconsin, it switches to central time. But we are Eastern time zone in the town I live in. I'm sad where I live. Yeah, it's a thing. Like I spent the first 40 years of my life living in a city that didn't get snow, and I think that's why I like it so much. But boy, oh boy, it's cold. But third winter in, and I'm absolutely getting used to it. For sure, I've seen all the hassle on your full streams. Glad it's working. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, it's funny. I tried using Restream. The first time I used it, I checked the very beginning of Twitch, and then nobody was watching on Twitch, so I stopped paying attention to it, and I didn't realize it was probably because the screen was black. And so I stopped looking into why Restream was sending it would send audio but not the video, but the vlog would work. And I was talking to Yosho today, and he sent me a plugin he uses in OBS, and then he was telling me, because he's an affiliate on YouTube, or he's an affiliate on Twitch, and super close to being an affiliate on YouTube, or a partner on YouTube, and he was saying that you can't embed the chats once you're an affiliate on Twitch like I was doing, so we got rid of that anyways. Second live stream here, second guy. Awesome, thanks for joining. I'm so glad I started using the steering wheel again. I got so lazy when I started recording with Nate that I stopped using the steering wheel because of how often we're recording, and just, this is my desk that I work in, so I do have to move it all the time. And so I'm so glad I've been disciplining myself to just keep using it, because this game is so much more enjoyable. Controller would be okay. Keyboard and mouse is rough. Snow has been very sparse this year. Yeah. It seems like that's everywhere right now. But I think it's here. It's one of those things, right, where we need it for crop purposes and fresh water purposes of the runoff in our streams and ditches and all of that, but at the same time, it'd be nice not to have a lot of snow this year. And just doing a little early emptying there. Has it been playing the same song the whole time? No, okay, it felt like it has been. Gosh, my nose is itchy. I gotta blow my nose. Ah, Josh, it's all good. People will like if they want to, and if they don't, it don't bother me. Whoops. Try not to do like TMI with the issue with my nose right now. Just need to take a break here in a second. I need to fill up my water anyway. So when we finish this field, I'm gonna take a walk upstairs, fill up the water bottle, break, and then we will do the other, time permitting. I do want to probably end this in about an hour from now, so we'll see. The other field is smaller, but we'll get it sold before we'll get them done. I'll commit to it. We'll finish both these fields before we end the stream. I just missed some. That's a question for everybody. How often do you stress when you miss like a little bit of the crop you're harvesting? Are you a completist and go back and grab all of it? Do you just be like, oh well, I got too much to do, let's move on? I'm abusing this ditch back here. And I think we'll fit the rest. You just move on. Yeah, that's I don't do that. I mean, sometimes I do, but like I see these two areas here that I missed, and I'm just like, I gotta go back and grab those, even though they're probably only 10 cents or something, you know, that's going to add to my money. Ooh. So close. Should be able. Oh no, it might be 3 more passes. Yeah, I think it'll be 3 more passes, but it'll all fit. And it might all fit in the trailer as is. I had to switch to YouTube since might switch. Oh, that's all good. I don't think we're supposed to tell Twitch that though. I don't know the rules. I should probably read them, but I'll get it all sorted out. I'll try to. I think I need to adjust my settings. I actually have an idea to get better quality on both, so we'll keep playing around with it. But that's all good. When money is tight, every little bit counts. John, you're right, and we are doing a $20 million challenge, so those $10 is probably going to come in handy. You're good. It was, oh, it was your side. Gotcha. Oh! I'm going to back up for this one. Can we get this in one pass? Can we do it? I don't. Oh. Oh, we're gonna miss a little bit. All right, we'll come back for it. I don't want to miss on both sides, so let's go one direction there. All right, so thinking through it, kind of want to know how much money we make off of this field. So we're gonna, even though it's gonna cost us a little bit more cash, we're gonna rent the train twice tonight. Well, 16:10. We might lose daylight. We need to move on to January day 2 anyways. So what might make sense is getting this sold, pay off as much of our loan as we can, and then sleep, because there's nothing else to do on the farm except for prep this field, because we want to turn around these fields really fast. We'll see. Does this header not lift without shutting it off? I've never used this combine before. So is this? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So 3 little corn stalks. And that added no liters? I didn't see that number change. Shut it off now. Oh, this isn't gonna fit. I don't think this is all gonna fit. I don't know what this song is. I don't like it. Is it gonna fit? Nope. All right, so let's take this to the train station, and then we will get the rest of the train station and get it sold. And if we had 2 tractors I could use, I need a second tractor. You know what I haven't been doing, and this is a complete failure on my part? I have not been checking the used equipment. Oh, that would be so nice. Not gonna have anything compatible with that forever. That would kind of be nice to have. Gotta remember to do that. Oh, Kubet? How's it going? The sunset's pretty nice here. Turned into a nice day. Thought it was fitting though. It's like winter time, so we're doing a snow harvest, but the snow went away. It's interesting that certain parts of the map cause the CPU on OBS to spike. I don't know why that is. I don't like this song either. I think I'm on the wrong playlist. All right, so this will be $24,000 roughly. And then the little bit in there, I think, was like 600 liters. So that would be another 600 bucks. So we're getting roughly 25,000 on this about. Our environmental score, how is that looking? That's 68. So weed control did jump up. Good, you guys don't know why. Soil sampling is lower. It's weird. Nitrogen should be higher than that too. Oh. Okay, let's go get the rest. Kind of nice that the train station's right by the land I picked. I didn't even do that intentionally. But gosh, this map does look nice. Just looking in the distance. If we, by the end of it, 10 years, we're going to be all over this map. So the locations of where we started don't really apply. But we might have a silo at some point to where we're only selling a peak time, which just happens to be January and February. So we're lucky. Yeah, for people that are joining, this is a kind of a sneak peek of a new series that'll be coming to the channel, the Maize Millionaire Challenge. Trying to make $20 million in 10 years by selling only corn. And there's a little bit of a, I gotta get bots working. In the Discord, there is a document that police 428. 240, 428. Gosh, why do I keep messing up the numbers? Created this challenge, and it's a community challenge, and I'm trying to get other people from the Discord community to create new ones that they'd like to see me make videos or stream. That's what we're doing tonight. I have the harvesters on. Let's shut that off. All right, let's get this to the train station. We'll rent the train. See what we made on our first field harvesting on this. A little bit of water in here. Starting to get dark. Zelanka, it's the new premium DLC's map that came with it. It's my first time being on it since it came out, and it's pretty gorgeous. They did a really good job with this map. I kind of forget sometimes how good their maps look when I don't really use a lot of Giants maps. So using one of Giants maps again is kind of nice. It does look good. Okay. That going. Another $1,000 around. And go ahead and shut that off. And then we got to find, is this where we were? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to hit. 1.5 kilometers away. Guess if we do this, we can see it when it comes in. Going to switch this for just a second. How is the train not here yet? It is. Did we do it right? Oh, here it comes. Okay. Whoops. I want this to go away. I don't want that, though. Hello, train. Dude, what's happening? Okay. And then what do we got? What do we got here? Board. These first ones open up. Oh, no. Back up. Oh, you know what? I'll just go to the open one at the end. Why not? Our brake's good enough? Come on. And where's our corn? I went the wrong way. There it is. So we have 25,141 liters of corn to sell. Charles, no apologies. It's all good. All right, we're gonna go backwards because I think that'll be faster. I have to go to bed, so you'll watch the rest tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, or thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, look at this thing fly 50 miles an hour backwards. What's the fastest train the train can go? It looks like 50. All right, so this should be a pretty penny coming in for early on, early game. Yes. So 25,919 plus 1418 environmental score. Bonus reward. That's pretty nice. That's really nice. The covers do open, yeah. That's how lazy I am, though. All right, so let's drive over to the next field, and then we'll wander back to the farmhouse and get the visuals a little better. Because, yeah, it's getting pretty dark. And our other field is just over here. So the field, our corn is to the left that we started with. The first fields that we started with in the series, and you'll see that when the video comes out. Imagine if the train went 150. Ooh. So that's going to be a lot of corn to harvest there with this little harvester. All right, and then let's drive home. It's going to be a long drive. Really long drive. All right, we made it. Whew. And I'm going to stand right here. Oops, not right there. I don't know. Let's do 7 just to be safe. I don't think they'll be light yet, but. Okay. We're going to switch screens. And I'll be right back. Oh. Here we go. You dropped 4.4% of frames. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Oh, I'm a doofus. I'm always a doofus. I didn't pay off any of the debts, so we paid a little extra in interest than we would have had to. All right, let's drive over to this field and not ruin any of our crops on the way. It's just frosty out. It's not too bad. It's a nice little jam here. Let's see. There we go. Where were we when I left? Past this train goes, the door open. Yep. Have you ever filmed a video? I have not. My schedule does not line up with grants. So, if I ever go full time, there will be opportunities for me to record with him. He records during the day while I'm working on my day job. I have been invited, and I'm not able to join because of that. But that would be fun. It would be pretty awesome. But it just hasn't aligned up. The stars have not aligned. All right. Let's see. You know, this one's gonna be a lot quicker. How's it going, Tommy Beast? This will be a lot quicker with the skinny, longer fields just seem to be faster. And we should have done the end row there, but that's okay. Go ahead and do this. We are working on a Maize challenge that was created by one of my Discord members, Police Port 28. I'm just gonna start making up numbers moving forward for it. We have 10 years to make $20 million just selling maize or selling corn. So it'll be, oh, I just ruined crops by doing that. Yeah, let's not do that anymore. So yeah, it'll be an interesting challenge, and the videos will be posted on my YouTube channel at a year at a time as I get done recording them. So the yield is terrible on this field. Okay. Yield is 59%. So the person I bought this field from was not maintaining their property very well, or their field, their crop. Did the gold mine series end? He sold his gold mine? Is that what happened? Oh, Happy's gonna be bummed about that. I haven't talked to him about that. The Grant's gold mine series ended, huh? I've been thinking about it, but it would be tough to pull off solo. I just don't have, my schedule doesn't align with them. And Tommy, if you're confused with what I'm talking about, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so. Let's see. So about 20, gonna be 25% on one, no, just short of 25%. But the yield might change. I think RCC ended too. What's RCC? I'm not familiar with that. Abbreviation or acronym, whatever you want to call it. I think we're gonna do 2 end rows here to help with turning around because there's a road there. Seems to be the safe bet. Yeah, this orange harvest, this is rough. Oh yeah, I don't even know what that is, Charles. Believe it or not, I don't have much time to watch farming content on YouTube. I think we'll do one more just to give us a good clearance. I can't even keep up with what Nate's doing. He's got so many things going on. Nate doesn't even put the names of his series in his titles anymore, so I have no clue what's going on. Because I just don't have time to really sit down and watch all of them. Maybe someday I will go full time and I'll be able to do that. I don't know why I turned this way. Bucked Up Customs. Okay. That's bucked up? Is that the joke? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a quick field. Not a ton of money, but it'll be good. I'll be eyeing one of my strategies. One of my strategies for this playthrough is going to be paying attention to what other farmers are planting and eyeballing buying their fields. So that's, I think, one of the best strats for making money when you can only do one crop type. And I decided to do a video per year because corn content is going to get very redundant, but it'll be fun because it's a challenge. Wonder if Happy's not around. I don't know what he's doing. He might be recording. I know he missed a lot of opportunity to record with the PC issue that he had, so while he was at home for the holidays, so he's definitely probably making up for lost time right now. So I think it's, it depends on what you say by close. Mind have a child, children of the corn moment at the end of the series. I mean, it could happen this calendar year, but I don't think it'll happen this calendar year. I think a more realistic goal would be sometime in 2025 to go full-time. Unless some unseeable things happen for, like we own a business that my wife runs, and if that really picks up, that could speed up the timeline. If the channel gets back to growing the way it was in October, November, that could speed up the timeline. But the way it's going right now, it'll probably be 2025 before I can even really think about that. And a little bit of his fear, a little bit of his YouTube money is not guaranteed. Anything could happen to it as a platform, and I think the year 2024 you'll start noticing as it starts unfolding it'll be about diversifying for me and trying to get involved in more than just YouTube as a platform and get my social media game going a little bit better. I mean, it's non-existent right now, and like Twitch, that's the reason for rolling into Twitch, is trying to get our name out there more and grow the community and help me get there. And I need to stop being a scaredy cat about affiliates and sponsorships as well. I need to get on the ball with that. Maybe too much information, but it is what it is. Yeah, Teddy, that's pretty much, I think I summed it up the way you're asking. Ballpark figure there. But you'll learn from me that I ramble a lot. That combine can handle it? Yeah, it can, but you know, the capacity in the hopper, or the capacity of the harvester is more my problem with it for wanting to upgrade it. I will probably get a larger header eventually when we can afford it as a first upgrade, and then we'll go from there. On one of my Facebook community groups, someone called a badger a cat and a coyote a dog. A badger a cat and a coyote a dog. Alright. That sounds cool. Cool. Oh, gotta stop. Caught it in time. Oops, that's the wrong button. Pay no attention to the... Hold on. So we can see it better. Those bags of fertilizer over there. Just don't mind those. Don't mind those. They belong there. Thanks, Teddy. That's awesome. This is Zilanka. It's from the premium DLC. All right, back at it. Yeah, this is gonna go quick, a lot faster than the other field. Oh, Charles, it would take forever with that harvester. That truck would be sweet, though. No mods in this series. No equipment mods at all. All giants created as part of the challenge. And it's different for me because even before I was making videos, I was already exploring the non-giants equipment mods because there's a lot of great ones out there. Oh, whoa! Hit the mouse, hit the mouse. Yeah, and I'm thinking, like, I'm doing math in my head, and it's always moving. So I'm like, okay, if we get this done by like 10 o'clock in game, that'll give me plenty of time to start prepping these two fields, get them, probably have to plow them and get them limed and to get some fertilizer on the ground and then potentially get them planted in January. I'll definitely get them planted in January. It's just whether or not I'll get them planted in January 2nd or January 3rd. And then I believe, since seasonal growth's off, so we didn't have to harvest these, but I mean, we got to harvest as fast as possible and flip these fields as fast as possible to win this challenge. Yosho is mad at Nate for a 400,000. Yeah. Okay. I don't think he's actually mad at him. I love the mods I use, but Xbox has better options. Oh, you wish Xbox had better? Yeah, absolutely. I wish there was a way to get unapproved things installed on Xbox, like, because that's where it shines for PC is the mods that aren't in Mod Hub. Yeah, console in general. Because I'm sure there's a ton of these that would physically work. I don't know. I don't know enough about the difference between the way the mods work, though. I guess I could be completely lying. It could be an actual technical reason. I've never made a mod for this game, so I understand why stuff like horseplay and mods like that are script-based wouldn't work on consoles. But I don't understand why there's I don't know. I don't know the technical side of the vehicle mods enough to really speak to it. I just lost my mouse moving. Did my mouse die? My mouse died. My mouse died. Give me just a second. Ah! Make it a mess now. Have a hard time buying a game again for PC. Why is that? PC games are the best. I've been getting really into PlayStation again recently, actually. I'm not an Xbox fan, though. I'm just not a Microsoft fan. Yield is terrible on this field. It's we purchased it. I purchased it this morning while I was doing some recording. So this is not maintained by us. It'll be maintained by us moving forward. But yeah, yield is terrible on this. We're not gonna be close to making. I think it was 22,000 to buy this. My guess is we'll get like 11,000 out of this harvest based on seeing the yield and what we just got from the last one. We'll get it prepared. I think, if I remember, what's funny about that, let's take a look. The potential yield, I think, was better. Where do I see that at? Is it right here? How do we see that again? I think it's here. So 99% is the potential yield on this one, and 97% is the expected potential yield on the one we just did that we got better on because it was maintained by its previous owner better. This one was neglected, and that's why we got it for such a good deal. That's what I'm role playing in my head, in my world. Try and not buy multiple versions of a game. Oh, Teddy, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like I thought about buying the console version of this game just to see it out, try it out, but yeah, it just feels irresponsible, fiscally irresponsible. Why, Charles? What's wrong with European equipment? A lot of I've listened to Nate rant about that in some of the podcasts. I just don't care. Is this a European then, Massey? Because it's not cartoony. It's very similar to a case. You guys are crazy, but I do know what you mean. But everyone loves the Alice Chalmers, and those are the most cartoony things I've ever seen in a video game. Like, they do not, like, everyone loves them, but I think they look like crap. That's like one of those things that you say that make people not want to watch your videos anymore, huh? Everybody eats up those Alice Chalmers, but I think the mods could be made a little bit better. But I definitely appreciate, I don't know who made them, I appreciate them making them. But I think they look a little, and I'm told they look realistic, so everybody loves those, but they look cartoony. I guess that's my devil's advocate on, because I'm a fan of the American equipment too. I'm just messing around. Trying to see the other perspective for once. And I think diversity is nice and mixing it up, because it feels like playing on this map and using some of this different equipment, it makes it feel a little different. It freshens it up. All right, we got another hopper full. I really hate, like, the last comment, always the last comment. I can't see the whole thing because there's this little icon for me to, like, make these reactions. Hey, now, don't be dissing a company that kicks butt. That's what I heard. And which company's that? Like, this is out of pure ignorance. Alice Chalmers even exist? Like in the same capacity as those tractors that we're using? I don't think I was talking about capacity. Because I haven't seen any modern Alice Chalmers, is all I'm saying. So I don't know how a company could kick butt if they don't have modern equipment. It's starting to snow. That's what I get for talking crap. I'm totally just in a silly mood. I'm just goofing off with you, goofing around. Police, if you're still here, am I allowed to shut off weather? Will snow? I've never harvested in snow. You can't, can you? You're gonna lose half the yield. Gonna lose half the yield. I know. Part of the challenge. Maybe I should find like a history of tractors class to take. Tractors are tools. Being a brand snob is kind of blinding. I completely agree, police. Completely agree with that comment. It's one of those things that's like listening to two people debate Case versus John Deere, and the reality is both the people, like, probably know who I'm talking about, both the people grew up with the brand that they're arguing is better. So that's just what people know. Like, and that's life. Like, no knock on it. There's not anything wrong about that. That is just how it works. Alice Chalmers closed its doors in 1999. So you can't call it a kick butt company. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. If one is the best, the other brand is half price and does 95 of the work. I'm going, yep. If you can get 95% of the productivity, where am I going? For half the price, 100%. Why did they close their doors though? Like, dig into it. Dig into it. I want to know. Because they didn't kick butt anymore? Because they didn't modernize? Because someone bought them? That's a legitimate reason not to shut your doors. If someone bought them, then maybe the owners made out like bandits, and it's because they kicked butt. Like I'm saying, there's more to the story. I don't know. I brought that up just because of the comments about the European equipment. I hear it a lot, and I know that a lot of our audience doesn't like. A lot of the audience on my videos doesn't like the European equipment. I don't get it. I think the diversity is nice and mixing it up and seeing seeing a green tractor all the time gets a little boring. There's a farm crisis in the 80s, but that's not 1999. Getting conflicting answers. AC is shut down if they kicked so much. Yeah, so there's like a debate of like Milwaukee versus other brands of like power tools and stuff, and then people just found out that they're made in the same manufacturing plant. They're just branded differently, but one's better than the other. I don't know. I can go on this topic for a while. Agco. It's a original name. I know you probably answered this already, but you get a lot of snow in previous storm. I don't think, I think it all happened, in like real life? In real life. We got about 6 to 8 inches, and luckily that was it. Did it tell me I can still harvest now? I totally spaced that. So because it's a light snow? I'm so confused. Am I losing yield right now? Oh, I am using yield. Why don't you guys yell at me? Home Depot, Lowe's, or yes. Yeah, so Harbor Freight's like Pittsburgh series of tools. Like, they seem to be built pretty well. But they're not the same cost. They're a lot cheaper than other name brands. All right, how long is this storm? Ouch. We're gonna lose a lot of time here. Police, am I allowed to do this? I think I'm allowed to do this. I'm just losing time in the challenge by doing it, right? You're a fool on tech. Don't go to electric. Impact then go. Skip time. Sorry. I think it's okay. I lost a lot of yield though, ranting there. Yeah, on normal, yep. Gosh, hard mode, you're like, you either have to decide to just let the game sit there or harvest in the snow. Yeah, Charles, I knew it. I knew it. It's just so funny to me that people have all these opinions of like, oh, brand snobs, and there's nothing wrong with Milwaukee's battery design. There's nothing wrong with anything DeWalt's either. It's what people grew up with. I think that's just the story tonight. I think it'd be cool to see some older Oliver white tractors in FS someday. Yeah, there's a couple Oliver mods in the old school series that might get purchased soon. Cordless Impact is the best tool I have on a road trip. We got a DeWalt impact drill 2 Christmases ago. My goodness, that thing is a beast. Love that thing. It's like ketchup or mustard. Oh, skipping in the snow. All right, at least we got to do some of the snow harvesting again. Oh, you guys have a 770 in real life? That's awesome. I'd like to see one of those in real life. I get Snap-on tools because my dad had them a lifetime warranty, but anything new, Harbor Freight, Stanley, whatever's cheaper. Yeah. I mean, it's like the same, like, I wish I knew the brand of the names. It's like Cheerios or the generic Cheerios, right? Or anything like that. It's not like barbecue sauce or ranch. No, it's not. It's like Hidden Valley versus another brand of ranch. They do the same exact job. They taste the same, but they have a little bit different ingredients because they're made by a different company. Yeah, Hidden Valley versus Kraft. Yeah, exactly. Versus store brand. Yeah. But I think, no offense, Charles, we're digging into some psychology of you, and the way you think matches your opinions on things. So if you're thinking that comparing two tractor brands is like comparing barbecue sauce and ranch, that makes sense. Just don't pick blue cheese, the Walmart brand. I guess, like, yeah, you could. That's funny. I'm just messing around tonight. I'm in an abrasive mood. Is that the right word? And it's coming across a little bit. I'm in an argumentative mood. Yeah, because they look better. That's why I'm a Chevy fan. Has nothing to do with the mechanics of it, because they look better. Their body styles are better. I work at Harbor Freight. The thing I've noticed is the warranty process is so much easier. Like Harbor Freight's warranty process is easy. I've never actually utilized it. That's cool to know. Ooh, shut off the Twitch chat on my phone. It's lonely over there. It's lonely on the Twitch land. I just love all tractors. Yeah, why not? But you love green ones a little bit more. I can respect that. Lowe's has NASCAR though. So does Home Depot. What the heck? I brought the breaker bar from Harbor Freight, taking out the That's nice. Jet, what's happening? That's nice. All right, that is emptied. And you're gonna go and chill right here. And you are gonna go make us some money. GBG Kevin, how's it going? Sponsored by, yeah. See, John, I'm really abrasive tonight, and I don't mean to sound rude if I do. You're proving my point, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, your childhood memories and nostalgia are a real thing, and so you're going to be attracted to those things because of it, and it could go the other way around. Like, oh, these people I didn't like had that when I was growing up, so I hate it. It's just a thing. It's part of life. It's how we grow up. It's what we go through and experience, and that's what we lean towards. We lean towards what we're experienced with. They don't have a gas pedal. They have an acceleration pedal. Is that the joke there, Charles? What's your favorite farming simulator map throughout this farming simulator franchise? Well, I'm new to it. This is the first time I've played it, but No Man's Land is definitely my favorite map. I think a second is going to be Tahitian County. And maybe not Tahitian. Maybe I like UMRV better. They have a center lug wheel that required 600 feet-pounds torque. That sounds like a lot. Some tool brands sell specific torque wrench just for that purpose alone. I believe that. Oh, in a previous, I always say it's a previous life, but it's prior to me being in software development. I worked in manufacturing and had to work on calibrating torque wrenches, and ours were, I think, only up to like 100 pounds, the ones that we were using. I looked at one South American map. I don't remember the name of it, but I was interested in trying that out. It would be pretty cool to mix it up like that, and I think that's kind of why I picked this one for this series, is going with a European style one. My sister has some cases as well, but I haven't had a good timing to help her. Hopefully soon. Chevy Ford. Ew, Chevy Ford all the way. Ew, not Chevy Ford all the way. Yeah, I'm of the opinion, like, if dude, F-150s are ugly. They're like square bodies, but not, and that's why they're ugly. It's all personal opinion, right? Like, no one's right or no one's wrong on it. Because they don't break down more. Fords don't break down more than Chevys, and Chevys don't break down more than Fords. They all have their flaws. They're all designed that way, so we keep buying new ones. Some of these maps I don't really know because I'm still playing FS19. Gotcha. Do I wear them all the way up? I mean, it depends on what you mean by that. I don't wear thigh-high socks, but I have on like calf height ones right now. But when I played basketball, they went up to my knees. Old man tube socks. Off-brand sneakers. Yeah. That's kind of part of the joke, actually. That is 100% the joke of where the name came from. So we just made another 12 grand on our first 2 harvests. Feels good. So we're going to leave the money as is. And the next time you see this map will probably be when that video is released. And like, actually, is it 2 weeks from today? I think it is 2 weeks from today. It's either 2 or 3 weeks from today, whatever the 31st is. Okay, a little early, but that's all I want to do. Wanted to get that done, hang out with you guys. What's TEMU? Is that a farming thing? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Chinese. Oh yeah, no. I'm not a fan of those. Like yeah. No. Like Wish. I bought something a long time ago. Did this mess up again? Didn't I fix this last time? Hold on. Hold the phone. I bought something on, before I ever got AirPods, like I have these right here that I use for work. They're AirPods Pros. I bought some AirPods off of one of those sites and it didn't go well. I'd stay away from them. I know some of the women clothing brands have done pretty good with those, but I'd stay away from them personally. All right. I bought socks from Temu, cheapest quality socks I've ever seen. Like, they're good quality? The cheapest quality socks. So they're cheapest, but they were quality, I think is what you mean. What you're saying there, Corey? Chevy equals cool Haas equals very yes. That doesn't make any sense, Charles. No, I don't think I'd ever do a socks review. I do want to. I've wanting to find. I want to find. Climatic, no worries. Thank you for hanging out. I want to find a way to do socks for the homeless as a charity. And it's something that I Googled a lot, and I thought it was a thing. Apparently it's not, but maybe I'll make it a thing. Like this time of year, especially in areas where it snows, socks for the homeless would be pretty sweet. And that's something that I've been thinking about since I came up with that name. So maybe we'll do that sometime as like a charity stream or something on the channel where we try to raise money for the homeless. I think it's a pretty sweet idea, but I'm gonna go relax for the rest of the night and get to bed early so I can wake up and do it again tomorrow. Or not stream, but record and get some content ready for you guys, and then work, and then record and get some content ready for you guys, and then work. It's fun. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.